Okay, good one. All the stand-ups was the wrong side. We'll follow Sam on over. Check it out.
Everybody stand up.
Look at that. Whole crew's crazy still. We're supposed to start, but what's up? Look at all the people. Check it out. Where are we going? This is the stand-up guys? Okay.
Yeah, stand-up guys.
Not too. It's a nice little crew we got going on. Check it out. Some C4 boards. I don't know what that is. All the brothers over here. The guys riding. Check it out.
Or from here to Kaimana. Anybody here is going to only Kaimana? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that it?
What? I'm the only guy.
We might go all the way.
Damn it!
I'll go all the way.
You know what? We might go all the way now because you're saying the course is going to cut off this hole. So
let me tell you what the course is before you make your decision.
Good call.
All right.
The primary concern here is safety of everyone. If at any time you decide to leave the course, please let someone know so that we can account for you. Everyone here, starting on the stand-up, is going to be expected to finish either at Ala Moana or at Kaimana. And if you don't show up at either area, we're going to be concerned. We want to make sure that you're accounted for. Now, how many of you have not done this course before? Okay, that helps. What we've decided is the start point. There's a yellow flag out there, and there's a green buoy marker. We're going to all stand up behind that. It's an imaginary line going across. We have Hilda. Hilda is here. She's coordinating the jet ski. There's going to be 4 jet skis out there. The jet skis will monitor the start, and then I'll be blowing the whistle, and that will indicate the start. What I'd like to do is introduce Tad Tucker. He's the race organizer. So if you want to say something.
I just want to thank you all for coming out and participating, showing me the fun of the sport. We appreciate it.
We have 2 paddleboards.
I know there's a girl too. So
there may be 3.
Yeah.
And so they're going to start with us.
Yes.
Okay? Now, I want to make sure I know who is to be expected at Kaimana, paddleboard, and stand-up. If you change your mind, please let us know the best you can. Okay? And if you're like 163 is expected at Kaimana, but you show up at Ala Moana, that's fine. If you're expected at Kaimana and you don't show up anywhere, then that's not fine. So that's the concern we have. Okay? Thank you. Any questions? Okay. So this is the course. The course will start between the yellow and the green channel buoy upon a whistle. Then everyone will be sending out, you choose your own line, you choose your own course. High tide was at 6:40, low tide is at 3 o'clock. At 6:40 it was 2.0. At 3 o'clock it'll be 0.4. So it gives you an idea of the slope of tide reduction. So it's going to be relatively high, like 1.5 feet, going in our direction, going through the critical areas. Out here, there's some shallow reef. Once you start here, you can choose your own line. You can go out at any time, go into open ocean. If you'd like, you can stay on the inside. If you choose to stay on the inside, there's areas we want to share with you how to get back out around Black Point. That becomes a relatively critical area because you have to be concerned with the backwash. There's a Wailupe Point down here. Wailupe Point, there's a channel that can take you out there. If you choose to go out to the open ocean there, by all means, take that. Again, we want to reiterate, you can choose your own line. You can go outside at any time, which creates a more direct line. If you choose to stay on the inside, you can stay on the inside all the way to Black Point. About 200 yards short of Black Point, there's a little surf spot. There's a little channel that goes out. I've gone out there many, many times. You have to deal with a little bit of white water, but it's relatively deep enough for us to get out. Once you get out, you want to stay relatively outside of the backwash because you have that condition where you get the backwash of the swell coming back at you. So it's multi-directional around Black Point. Once you make it around Black Point, you If you like to surf, you can. If you want to stay on the outside and make it around there, you can. But we will have jet skis staged at Black Point and around Lighthouse area. We'll be in and around that area monitoring any type of concern. Can I borrow your paddle? If anyone falls into trouble, we want you to raise your paddle and do this. This is a signal that tells us you need some help. Okay? If you just raise it once and you bring it down, then that doesn't mean anything. You're maybe signaling hi to someone. But if you do it continuous, that tells us you need some help. Thank you. Now the finish line, we're going to be timing us. The finish line is, there is a jetty. You have quite a bit distance. You have about 150 to 200 yards before the end of the Alawai Canal portion at Ala Moana Beach Park where you can get out. That is the staging area where we're going to be stopping your time. They'll be recording your times, and then we'll provide you the times at the end of the race. So you have more than enough area to cool down, socialize, and discuss. It may get a little crowded. We got as many as 40 canoes. While you're exiting the area onto the hard pavement, it's quite a bit slippery. So be very careful there. If you need help, ask for help. Help can be given to you in taking your boards out. Again, if you have any trouble, we have communications, we have cell phones. There's a series of us with cell phones to address any concerns you may have. Are there any questions at this time? Yes.
So you got the end of Magic Island at the Alawai? The imaginary line straight offshore, the jetty there?
Yeah, there's a jetty. Just as soon as you make the turn, that rock jetty out there, they're going to be standing. There's going to be a timer there. They're going to communicate the start time to the timer. He's going to start his watch and he's going to start recording everyone's number upon finish. So again, the finish is as soon as you enter the beginning of the channel, beginning of the Alawai channel.
So is it all the way out by boat, or is it more by...
It's more in. Inside, yeah.
Almost by the ramp. Right before the ramp.
Yeah. Well, quite a bit out from the ramp. The ramp, I'm guessing you're saying the ramp is...
There's not an opening right before the ramp.
I would say it's about 200 yards, 150 to 200 yards.
It'll be well marked, yeah?
It should be well marked.
Before the little bell.
Val will be out there. Everyone check in with Val. You'll see her out there.
That's
And inside the Alawai.
No, you don't have to. You can take the shortest route. Take the shortest route.
Cut in diamond.
Yeah, you can.
You could go inside diamond.
The finish line will be right in there.
You dump in a boat. As you coming in, you in that great water.
Yeah.
There's one part that's like perpendicular. It's going to be on a point to that.
It should be right out there, right in that area. It should be relatively obvious.
Dude, I don't see any waves, man.
The buoy marker you got is 5 and 6.
Yeah.
The channel marker. That's where you guys gonna end up taking the times.
Inside. Inside of that.
Oh, inside that.
Inside of that.
Off Magic Island. Hey, Magic Island.
Yeah.
Between the break wall and Magic Island, that's it.
Let me go and confirm with Tad. Everybody just give me 1 minute. Let me make sure and have him communicate the exact timing finish so that everyone's clear. Because there's some concern. Because they have that jetty made of rocks. So where that rocks are, you're going to turn and you're heading Mauka towards Ala Moana Beach Park. Magic Island will be on your left. Say about 50 to 100 yards in the channel as you're heading straight in, there's day marker 5 and 6. Those markers right there are the finish lines. Right there. And then from that point on is an open area where you can cool down and you can sit and you can socialize. Yes?
You need to go around the nipple buoy to come in, or you can cut across.
You can cut across. You can come on the inside.
So Ben can get away with all of one of those and still making it 5 and 6.
Yeah.
And we're going to be at that point with our binoculars and clocking you guys. So if we can't see your number, if you could yell it out to us so we can mark it down.
So Val, you're one. Are there others?
Oh yeah, there's others.
Okay.
There's like about 6 of us.
You don't have to go around having it buoy.
No. You don't. Not on the stand-up. Not the stand-up. The quickest route. Just the quickest route. Again, primarily safety. Watch out for each other. and really think about the purpose of why we're doing this. This is an event to honor those in the Coast Guard who has given their timeless effort in rescuing us. There have been some of us that needed the rescue, and I'm sure we can appreciate that. But with that, it's important that we understand the purpose. And we share this in a community of participants that we're going to be out there working towards a goal in completing this safely. So with that, let's give you guys, 5 minutes? Again, we're going to start once everyone's in the water staged. We're going to have the jet ski going back and forth. Once we get the clear signal that you guys are clear, I'm going to blow this whistle. This whistle will indicate the start, and I'm going to wish you good luck. Fair winds and following seas. So we'll see you at the finish. Okay?